Hey guys, this is Storm Productions, aka 4673, and I'm back in Ascension Part 4. I'm still incredibly bitter. If you don't have to tell me in the video, by the way, I found out that the blue elf, Jalen, died. His hand was down here, dead. Didn't see it before. And I skipped a screen where she said something like, I want some time to say goodbye or something. And I guess that's okay. She kinda lost her whole family. You know what? Couldn't they just have given Jalen a bit more screen time? I really liked him. I'm so depressed now. Anyways, let's just get on with this. I guess we have to seek comfort here. So, are we leaving now? What, you don't like our cozy camp full of dead bodies, blood and drama? Quit smiling and joking! You, Ida, your whole saviors just died right there. Aren't you sad at all? 'Cause I'm really sad. Honestly, never seen that many dead people since my approval. Approval? To the Academy of Arcanauts and Elders. I thought you didn't need approval for the academies and idols. Not for regular people. For people with magic, however, it's different. I have to go through several trials to prove you can keep calm even in the worst situation. So it's that bad when you guys go crazy, huh? I remember when I was a young boy, my mother, not your mother, my mother took in a little servant girl. She had tiny mouse ears and called herself Kill. That's fast legs in Lithium. She didn't know how to read, so eventually I started to teach her. We quickly became friends. She was smart for a lift, I guess. Having magic in my blood, I never exactly had any friends, so Kill, she was my first friend. One day my mother found out that it was time that I was spending time with a servant girl. She brought her to my room and started beating her, telling me that this was going to happen if I ever mingled with servants again. Your mother sounds like a very lovely lady. She's the kindest one in my family. So what happened? You told her to stop, I supposed. In a way, I burned down the house. Remind me to never piss you off. They barely got my mother out alive, but a Kill was. She was left behind in the fire. That's when I understood what happened if I lost my temper. I killed an innocent girl. So yes, it's bad. It's that bad if we can't control our emotions. I'm sorry, I never meant to take so much of your time. Just joking, I don't mind. I've always have time for heartbreaking stories and cute elves. As it happens, I have quite a good amount of heartbreaking stories to tell. Oh, getting flirty in a place full of dead bodies. Great! Well, is there any more? I don't want to talk to the Miss Depressed over here, and I don't want to talk to Miss Super Cheerful over here, so let's just go. The king's study room looked calm and silent, just like every other room in the once glorious Northcliffe castle. A young king was busy reading a book, leaning to the side of his table. The book was written in Cadan, the ancient language of the Old Kingdom. Only a handful of people knew how to read in Cadan now. It was a forgotten language. The book was about a sacred ritual called the Fall, but the information was useless. It only contained gossips and rumors, nothing solid. The young King Kale hated everything vague, like the Silver Order. They were always vague in their answers, in their orders. Cal knew that The order had him on a leash, but without their power he was nothing. He knew that he had no other choice. He threw away the book in frustration. "Feelings, your highness," said the man who just walked in silently like a shadow. Silver hair, red cape, spiked boobs. Boobs? Did I just say that? I'm so sorry. Boots. A face emotionless, cold as the icy winter. You need to sorry. I'm back. You need to suppress them. He picked up the book off the ground and calmly put it back in its place. What do you need, Senius? Need? He approached the young king. I don't need anything, your highness. I just wanted to let you know that the map is almost complete. Good. I would like to see my mother now. I'm afraid that is a not good idea, your highness. Blah. I don't remember asking for your permission, Senius. Senius gave him a vague bow and left the room, leaving Kale alone in the dark. Here we are, the golden city of Velond. Why is everyone so cheerful? 4 people just died. 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And one of them were really, really pretty, and 2 of them were really, really sweet, and one of them I didn't really care about, but the old man was pretty cool as well. Ugh. Why is everyone so unaffected? Golden might not be the word I'd use to describe this place. Oh, you should have seen it before the King Adrian's death. It was rich and clean and beautiful. Words is just amazing. Words. I can't talk today. He was good for a human king. We'll be waiting in the fragile falcon's inn closest to the main gates. We shouldn't be seen together, but if you learn anything about the eagles, come and find us. May your old kings and queens watch over you, Ida. Ida, aye. Seems like there's a love confession coming. Just be careful. Well, no love confession then. But still, he was blushing, though I would have chosen the blue elf any other day, because grey just doesn't beat blue. I'll be with Tilly and Sander. Please be careful. If things get messy, just run. We will find another way, okay? I can't lose you too, Ida. Trust by Cape. I don't think Silverhair will do you any good in there. Here. Alright, I should look for a tailor first. Potatoes. Who would leave potatoes out in the streets? Becoming a lead thief. 1 stolen potato at a time. Let's take fucking lots of... No, I can't take any other potatoes. What's that? That's a potion shop. Hello, dear. How may I help you? She looks pretty young for that voice. Paulina? I'm afraid my great-grandmother is currently not present. Potions, the eagles, can I look around? Alright, so... The eagles. I'm looking for the eagles. I'm afraid I can't help you there. Not surprised. Can I look around? I can. Vegetable thief. I'm a vegetable thief. Better than nothing. Let's make some soup. Potions. Are you an alchemist then? That is correct. Just as my mother before me and her mother before her. It's a tradition in our family. As it happens, we are the best in Northcliff. I could easily say we're the best in Valand. I don't get it. Isn't every potion the same? Recipes maybe, but is every meal the same? Is every piece of clothing the same? Every alchemist has their own secret, be it a secret herb or a secret chance in timer. A simple touch of love, perhaps. Ugh, tea. What's that? A blacksmith. Ah, the smell of burning metal. What's that? And these are dresses. Pretty impractical. Alright, and a wandering tree, silly name for it. Okay, let's go here. Oh, sweet babies, comes a mommy. Oh my god, he's terrible. Ah! You are new. Don't tell anyone not to sneak up and fetch your girl, if I thought you would take a talking bear. Checking out these daggers the way you do, I doubt you're as fragile as they say. Do you like them? Beautiful work. They're really beautiful. Did you make them? I made them for a very special young lady when I was still a young lad. So tell me, what's a rogue noble doing here in the North Cliff? Great, I really need a cape. Well, you do run around with your silver hair out, but I know you're kind. You don't feel very noble. Tilly said the same thing. What do you mean by feeling like a noble? Did you ever encounter a real noble? Once. Then you must have felt a slight chill, a discomfort you couldn't quite understand. Like you knew there was something wrong, but you couldn't put a finger on it. That's how you realize when there is noble around. For regular nobles, at least. For you it's just a slight discomfort of my stomach. Could be that I ate stew for lunch, though. Glad to know I feel like diarrhea. So, how can I help you? About those daggers. They look useful. Can you give me a discount? They're not for sale, however. They were originally made for a noble. She never got to use them. It's a pity. So I might give them to you. And here comes the favor. Exactly. Do me a small favor, and I'll give you the daggers. They have been on the wall for years. It's time to saw some action. Okay, who do you want killed? No one. Look, I have a daughter. Her name's Anissa. She's the owner of the tailor shop here. She and I had a big fight last week. Ever since she's not talking to me and not letting me see my grandsons. Convince her to talk to me again, and the daggers are yours. Alright, sounds easy to me. Then clearly you haven't met her yet. Alright, I'm looking for the Eagles. I heard they were a fun bunch. What do you want with those scums? Are you looking for trouble? Look, you never talked to me about this, and you also didn't hear me say, look for the potion shop, okay? Good. I'm really starting to like you, old man. I'm adorable that way. You take care of yourself, girl. Taking care of myself is what I'm best at, don't worry. I knew that woman was lying. Better go check out her again. Salt and pepper. Father, Matthew keeps calling his brother horse poopy. Please stop teaching my kids unnecessary words. Love, Anissa. Alright. So the potion shop is definitely no good for business. This place. Hey, are you Anissa by any chance? Yes, I am. Your father sent me here to talk to you. That's just like him, sending other people to deal with his problems. What did he offer you? Money? Weapons? How much does his relationship with me cost to him? He loves you. He seems to care about you a lot. I don't know what the fight is about, but he looks very upset. What the fight was about is irrelevant. It's his way of reacting to it. He'd rather run away from it and send someone else to take care of it for him. Look, I don't have parents, never had them, but I have a close friend, and I would give my life to protect her. All I know is whenever we fight, it's usually because we care about each other a great deal. Sometimes it just means I'm not going to give up on you, so you better change the way you act. That's silly, but I guess I will think about it. Thank you. Now, is there anything I can help you with? Looking for a cape. Yes, I'm looking for a cape actually, something comfortable and light. Oh, a cape! I have just the thing for you, but unfortunately the last one was bought by a gentleman who was heading to the wandering tree. Crap. I have to end the episode here. I'll see you in the next one.